Thank you very much for joining us here this afternoon at the Hand Stadium in Clevedon. Josh Perkins alongside the currently out of action Bridgwater United goalkeeper Ellie Mitchell, although she says that she's looking to make at least one appearance this season, which will always be good to see. If we're being fair, Ellie, I think it's been more Rovers within the first half of the first half.
I would say so. Yeah. I think they've created a lot more attacking threat than, say, we have. I think our problem is like we're getting it high, but I don't necessarily think we're winning a lot of the balls. I think Rovers have quite a good dominance in the air, so they're definitely challenging for more and winning more, but that doesn't mean to say that we can't do the same.
Ball comes in again on that 18-yard line. It falls to Meg Jarvis, prolific striker for Bristol Rovers, and she definitely was and has been in previous seasons. Ball towards the defence of Bridgwater United, and Owen looks to win the ball in the air. She does, goes out for a Rovers throw in this near-hand side. 17 minutes on the clock. Bridgwater United 0, Bristol Rovers 0. Once again, thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. Played on by Buxton there, and Collis towards Bellotti, and on this near-hand side, great work, good footwork there from Katie Davis, and she's able to come out, and nice backheel pass towards Collis. She puts the ball across the 6-yard box, and good defensive work again by Bridgwater United. Throw in for Rovers on this near-hand side.
Yeah, definitely good defence from Sharp there, but also good build-up play from Rovers. Yeah. They've managed to play it around us and get it into a threatening area in the box.
So thrown in towards the edge of the penalty area. Both McGlone and Bourne Hallett fighting for the ball. Bourne Hallett fires the ball into the 6-yard box again there, and United do their defensive duties for the time being. Bloomfield, great ball roll to get past Steph Beck there, although she manages to poke it forward. And Kingdon gets the better of Bellotti, but again, another Rovers throw in on this near-hand side. A lot of work down the left channel for Rovers within this 5 minutes. Controlled with her thigh for Bloomfield. She's still with the ball. Crossfield pass and brings Douglas into the play here. She might look to release a shorter across into the box and away once again by Gimson. And Rovers again back on the attack, or back in possession rather. Collis goes all the way back to Thierry Joe Galvin, and Douglas will pick up the ball far side the right. Douglas does well to get through, skims the ball across the box there, and again out by Bridgwater United, so a Rovers corner far side, 0-0. Will be taken by Bourne Hallett. What are you telling your defenders in when you're a little bit under the cosh? What's the message you're giving to your defenders?
I think we've just got to stick to our players, be confident in our defending, and also if we're under pressure, we need it away, clear the ball, take the pressure off us, but also when we're try and keep possession, because if we're just kicking it out, we're losing it all the time.
Oh, I think Erin Bloomfield gets that all wrong. So goal kick, Bridgwater United from that corner. This gives, Bridgwater United again a chance to get a foothold in the game.
We just need to breathe, calm down a bit, reassess, and go from there. I think obviously Bristol Rovers have been applying the pressure. We just kind of need to reset and be like, we know we're solid in the defence. I believe in every one of the defenders that are playing. So just know that controllables as well as like midfield and strikers working together to progress the ball up the pitch.
They look to do that here. Johnson fires the ball towards the left midfield. Down goes Manfi Sharp, and United will win a free kick inside left channel. Coming up to 21 minutes played here at the Hand Stadium in Clevedon. Bridgwater United 0, Bristol Rovers 0. And will be McGlone to take this free kick. Just wipes the sweat from her face with the underside of her t-shirt before getting things restarted. Gimson just tying the right boot of hers. Substitutes warming up on the far side away to our right for both teams, actually. So could see them in action in the second half or towards the end of the first half here. Missed Watkins, and again forward come Rovers. Ball over the top towards Jarvis. She chests it down well. Currently has the better of Sharp there, but Sharp does well again in her defensive duties to get the ball out of play. High up the pitch for Rovers, but throw in for them on the far side. So Davis will take this. She might go short to Collis. She doesn't. Thinks about Jarvis, or maybe further. Does use Bloomfield just ahead of Jarvis. In the box, though, for Rovers. Good footwork from Bloomfield and a cross towards Davis, but that's chested out by McGlone. Again, another corner, inviting pressure at Bridgwater United. Again, corner far side. Seen a couple of those in this half already. 22.5 minutes played. Bridgwater United 0, Bristol Rovers 0. In the company of Bridgwater United goalkeeper Ellie Mitchell and myself, Josh Perkins, as the corner gets flown in and punched away by Johnson. And it needs to be out of the box, and it isn't. Down the far side, the right is Owen. Can she get to the ball along the goal? And she can, but only as far as George Hunt in goal. Rejoining us on commentary this afternoon is the Bridgwater United goalkeeper Ellie Mitchell. Ellie, you enjoy the half-time break? Having a chat with your family, I saw,
yeah,
which is quite nice.
Definitely.
Good.
Sticking to that, and also just being more aggressive, I think. I think we need to pile on pressure and see what Bristol Rovers can handle.
As Rovers will be taking this free kick, I think, on a foul from either Bourne Hallett or Charlotte Buxton. So Galvin will take this as a gust of wind comes over from the left-hand side. Obviously being quite an open ground, and especially in a place like North Somerset. As Rovers, good take there from Bloomfield, and Jarvis will chase, but Johnson will see that all the way, picks it up. Good distribution from Johnson. Away first time by Douglas. Sharp in the back line for her team. McGlone, Gimson, and Sharp will get it away once again. Good quick passing from Bridgwater United. Gets the ball taken off her though, does Beck. So forward comes Collis for Bristol Rovers. And all the way into time, Bridgwater United fans will know that she was a member of the Oval Town team that won the WSL2 back in 2016. Kingdon comes forward now for United. She gets this right. Fires the ball towards Mills, only as far as Bellotti for Rovers. A throw in. Fired in. Comes off of Mills. Kingdon plays in Mills. And again, 1-2 towards her and Kingdon. Releases a shot there. It only falls as far as Katie Davis, and Rovers come out with the ball there. Jarvis tries to set Bloomfield, and Manny Sharp puts that out of the ground. So another throw in on the far side for Bristol Rovers. It is.
But she's also a player that runs, creates chances, doesn't stop. So, and she showed that in our first game against Moneyfields this season.
B. Cretis on the pitch for Bridgwater United. And up by Manfi Sharp towards us here in the commentary position. It hits the VO camera and comes back down. Don't think the data analysts will be very happy with that.
Yeah,
their
let's
equipment.
hope the footage is still going.
So Douglas throws it in towards Bloomfield. Gets away from McGlone. Good footwork from her. Close control there from the number 18. Away by Miller. And Cretis gets her first chance on the ball. Tries a 1-2 there, and away by Douglas once again. Over to the far side to left for Rovers. Chased down by Chloe Gilroy. Keeps the ball in play. Fake shots, gets away and fires the ball towards the front post. Although Rovers can't get a shot at goal. Out now with Collis. Back to Gilroy. Wants to stand up Owen. Owen does well, pokes it out of play. Miller there can't do so. And out come Bridgwater United with the ball. Infield by Smith. A decent effort towards Mills, but headed on once again. Midfield battle at the moment. Down goes Smith, but Rovers come out with the ball. And Collis towards Haley. Bloomfield's making a run. She's got options to her right. She will use Bloomfield. Miller doesn't pick up the run, and away by McGlone. And as far as Collis, who wanted to shoot there when she got the contact right, but Douglas, Bloomfield, tried to go infield again. Intercepted by Ella May Miller. 25 appearances, 3 goals last season for the fullback. Not a good pass from McGlone, but Rovers continuing to come forward with pressure. Douglas, Haitley, and into the back line again now with Galvin. And out come Bridgwater United. Bellotti wins the ball there. As far as Gilroy, chased down by Owen, goes through her legs. Gimson picks up the ball on the edge of the box, sends it forward once again. A great header there from Buxton, but is able to again come forward. But Collis to Bellotti, and Bellotti to Gilroy, far side the left. 1-2 touch play there from Jarvis, and that'll go out of play, so United throw it on the far side. Gets to Jarvis. Pressured there, and eventually gives away a free kick for Bristol Rovers. Gould that's come on, but not too sure, so we'll get a...
34 it is.
Yeah, Amelie Gould onto the pitch. From one new signing to another. Signed in the summer, did Gould to Bristol Rovers as Bridgwater looked to come on the attack with B. Cretis. Wide on this near side the left. Tried a roulette there. Back to Miller. Infield to Watkins and McGlone. Good play here. Watkins through to Cretis, and she was offside. Only just, though. Really nice move from Bridgwater United. Rovers lucky to see that offside flag on the far side. Dynamic winger, joined in March of last year. She's got that crucial assist in the County Cup last season, as well as the ball's fired towards the penalty area. Oh, I think that's off the line. And it's still just bobbling around the box, trying to get it out of play of Bridgwater United. They eventually come away with it with Carslake, and Cretis on the ball here. Can she get the better of Douglas? She can't. Maybe Carslake does, though, yeah. Near side the left, poke through to B. Cretis, and again into Carslake, but it's fired in towards her, the inside of her right leg, and away by Rovers. Definitely the best chance of the game there, as that ball gets fired over the top and someone gets a leg on it. It goes towards the left-hand side of the goal.
I think Laura has rose up and got her head to it.
Okay.
But definitely big chance for Bristol Rovers there.
Yeah, goal line clearance from Laura McGlone. She looks to put this ball towards the back post, headed on by Cretis, and won't find Carslake. It goes out for a Rovers throw this near hand side the right. Just a temporary stoppage in play as Carslake ties up her boots. Thrown in by Douglas, headed on by Watkins, and away Cretis tries to get that. She does on the second attempt, and over again. Caught by George Hunt. So Ellie Bell just chasing that one down. Couldn't come out with the ball as Rovers again back in possession. Galvin. Away by McGlone and picked up again by Pemberton. Through the heart of the Rovers midfield. This is Collis. Gould trying to get the better of Miller. Collis once again on the ball, this near hand side the right. Infield to Pemberton. Chase down though. Gould opens her body up, takes a shot, chested away by Sharp. No way that's a handball, that's come off her chest. Rovers fans not happy with the decision there, but it's the right call. We saw that all the way from where we are here in the press box.
Yeah,
Douglas gets that clear.
Definitely the right call there. Yeah. Good defending.
Miller straight back to Douglas, so another throw in. Headed away this time. Cretis, oh, great footwork there. Gets the better of Bourne Hallett, who outstretches her arms. Nothing you can do about that, Rianne. Good ball from Cretis, calls it offside. Nothing, says the official on the far side. It's not a good ball though. It's difficult to get the purchase on that as the ball just ran away from her on the far side. Goal kick Rovers. Good build-up play again from Bridgwater United.
Yeah,
Needed a bit of a better touch to take that down. Difficult to do though. Watkins, and oh, that's in the face of Maisie Collis. I think that was worse than the shot that hit the midriff earlier in the first half. That's straight in the face of Maisie Collis. She's going to be feeling that one. Forward comes Nicholson, but turnover in play to Rovers. Pemberton chasing this ball down on the inside left. McGlone is there and again gets that ball away. So throw into Rovers far side. Nicholson and out off Bellotti. So another United throw in. Further up the pitch. Headed on by Cretis. Can she get the better? She just needs to get it towards goal. It's a great save there from George Hunt. Best chance for Bridgwater. Watkins tries a shot. It comes off of Bellotti, and it will be a corner kick. That is the best chance the United have had. 50-50 there between both teams, and Jarvis going to look to play on the last defender. Good work there from Sharp. Needed to win that.
It's creating those chances that allow for them to win these corners.
Ball will come in here from the far side. Right arm up. Sent in. Decent corner towards the back post. Away again by Bridgwater United. Galvin looks back, assesses her options, goes back to Pemberton, fires another ball in there and away by Watkins. That's the mantra of teams like this when the goal is at 0-0. Headed on by United. Only as far as Bloomfield. She's able to put the ball into the area and away by McGlone towards her own goal, but manages to get ahead of her front post and push it out for a corner on this near hand side for Bristol Rovers.
Yeah, I see Miller's come running back on, so hopefully she can see out the game for the last couple minutes.
So taken by, will be taken by Abby Haitley. As I say, on the right hand side, this near side for Bristol Rovers. Ball gets sent in towards the goalkeeper. Really good hands there from Charlotte Johnson. Difficult to do, and Bridgwater United can mount a bit of a counter attack here if they get this one right. Carslake meets Douglas and Douglas gets there first. Collis tries to go through the legs there. Abby Carslake. Ball comes off of her, so Douglas again on this throw in. Miller to Bloomfield. Sharp comes across to help out the fullback. Gould maybe the recipient of this. No, it goes all the way over to Bloomfield, and that will end up in the gloves of Charlotte Johnson in the Bridgwater United goal. Distribution down the far side, the right. Picked up by Cretis. Gets away from Bourne Hallett. Can she send this in? Still going as Cretis. Into the box. Needs to be tipped on by someone. No one can get a foothold on it. Watkins tried, but she stretched and couldn't get there. Miller. Nicholson. Decent pass in. And a shot from Ellie Bell rolls into the hands of George Hunt. Good touch there from Bloomfield. She goes down. Referee waves play on. Ball down the channel towards Cretis. Anything could win this. Cretis towards the goal line, this near hand side, the left. Step over and into Carslake. 1-2 with her and Cretis. And an offside flag goes up. A couple of good opportunities there for both teams. Goal kick gets fired over from Rovers. Carslake gets the ball taken off her toes by Gould and down the line, headed on by Sharp. Clash of heads there, really, with Beck and Pemberton. Pemberton wins out and finds Jarvis inside left. Haitley carries the ball forward, puts the ball in the box at the front post. Charlotte Nicholson doesn't immediately get a hold of it, but away. And a Rovers throw in. Last chance saloon here for both teams. Out of play once again, far side, so Rovers throw in. Bellotti on this one. Into the final few minutes. Ball goes over the top and over the goal as well. Goal kick for Bridgwater United. Placed down by Johnson. Into the final few minutes, as I say, here at the Hand Stadium in Clevedon. Bridgwater United 0, Bristol Rovers 0. In a fairly even game. If both teams get a point, you think that's fair. Goes past Cretis as far as Galvin. Referee blows. I think for a free kick that goes Bristol Rovers' way towards McGlone, who's operating in a more centre-back role in this half. Headed on. And as far as Douglas, doesn't get that right though. Forward comes Cretis. Will she take the shot? She will! Oh, it's off the post! That was it! Ball still in play though. Bridgwater United. Carslake takes a shot. It's deflected. Good effort and a good save from George Hunt.
What a
that was
strike.
it. That Bridgwater United down to 10. Yeah, I don't think Steph Beck will see the remainder of this game. Headed on by Douglas though. As far as Watkins on the halfway line. Headed again by Leah Douglas. And that will mark full time in a very, very entertaining 0-0 here at the Hand Stadium in Clevedon. Ellie Mitchell, your thoughts on the point here?
I think it's an important point. I think, like we said to start with, Bristol Rovers are a very strong team in this league and they're also contending for the title as we are. So I think, if anything, it's good that we've got a point from this game. I think both teams had opportunities, so I do think that a draw is a fair result. I just so disappointed with being at the end. That chance, it really could have pushed us up and that 3 points could have carried us on. But I think a draw we can take from this. Regroup next week at training, see positives and also things we need to work on, and then go into our next game.
The voice there of Ellie Mitchell, the Bridgwater United goalkeeper. Thank you very much for joining us here as it finishes here at the Hand Stadium. A good point for both teams. Full time, Bridgwater United 0, Bristol Rovers 0.